welcome to the first ever episode of the Mcpotterfx Monthly Show. On this monthly series, we'll be covering different topics related to trading. So whether you're a forex trader, a crypto trader, index trader, this is the place for you to be each end of the month. On this episode specifically, we'll be having a technical analysis on Volatility 75 Index, which is our main trading instrument at the Mcpotterfx trading floor, and also introducing to you the Volatility 51S Index, which is a new instrument which we started trading recently here at the Mcpotterfx trading floor. And also we'll be giving you an insight of what Mcpotterfx has to offer, our services, our pricing packages, and our brand new services which we are introducing to you guys. So grab a notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into the charts, and I'll see you there. So on this breakdown, I'll start out with VIX 75, starting off from the daily time frame. I usually start to break down from the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, what information do I look for? Is simply I try to look for market structure, because in any market that you're trading, structure is very important. This is the framework in which the market is actually moving in. So looking from the daily time frame, looking at VIX 75, we've had a very nice bullish run since the start of March. Price has been pushing to the upside, and yesterday and also today we saw a massive bullish momentum to the upside. It has created a new all-time high price, which is around 1,027,000. That is where price is actually moving along at the moment, but then we still believe that there is still more room to cover, or more room to actually achieve on VIX 75. So looking at structure right now, what I usually do is utilize things like trend lines, and when you're trading VIX 75, you will come to notice that VIX 75 respects trend lines quite very most of the times. It actually respects trend lines. So trend lines are very important because they provide what we call dynamic support and resistance, and in this case with VIX 75, price has been respecting the trend lines as dynamic support. So price has been moving along these trend lines for a very long time. If you zoom out on the chart, you will quite see that VIX 75 has been like on an all-time uptrend. So price has been pushing to the upside. We've had nice corrective structures, corrective momentum, but then at the moment right now we are in a very huge impulsive move. We managed to break above the previous high points, which were around 890,000, and now we are currently sitting at 1 million and almost 30,000 on the price level. So looking at the moment, we are kind of scalping these moves on the Mcpotterfx trading floor. If you remember, you quite noticed that we've had some few losses here and there, because what we were trying to do is simply trying to catch a falling knife. We were trying to call the highs, and VIX at the moment is still pushing to the upside. So what I decided to do is just go with the trend, because the trend is our friend, and also we can try to get some few trades here and there. So we've managed to catch a morning trade this morning. We were able to catch a very nice buy trade. So price did hit our take profit one, but then it pulled back down again, then took us out, but continued pushing higher, which usually tends to happen, especially when you're trading something like VIX 75. We can expect something like that. So at the moment, I'm not trying to call any kind of trade, because we are currently sitting at levels where price hasn't really reached before. So in these kind of situations, it's better to sit back, wait for the market to give you a strong signal. If you're trading against the trend, then wait for a very strong signal. If it doesn't give you a trend, then you need to look for if there is any signs of a continuation. So when it comes to something like that, you really need to utilize something what we call the nature of the market. So the nature of the market states that the market is always moving on an impulsive phase or a corrective phase. So you as a trader, your job is to identify which phase you're in at the moment. So looking at the chart right now, we can see clearly that we are in an impulsive phase, because price has been pushing to the upside for a very large momentum. Like there's a lot of bullish momentum heading towards the upside. So right now we are on an impulsive phase. So obviously at some point the market needs to rest, because we can see clearly previously the market had some rest before it actually moved higher. So there's a possibility that we might have a pullback. So where will that pullback last to, or where will that pullback end to? We can utilize stuff like trend lines. So we can suggest that if price does make a deep pullback, then it will be to this dynamic support, because VIX 75 has the tendency of pushing into trend lines, into support and resistance levels, and into liquidity regions. So this is one of the key areas where I would actually expect VIX, if it does make a deeper pullback, then it will be along towards this trend line. But also notice that after price managed to break the previous highs and create a new all-time high point around 929,000, price didn't come back and retest that region. So this was our previous high point. So there is a possibility, like if the market does make a deeper pullback, then it will be to retest that previous high point. So I would expect a pullback into 930,000. But then this is a long-term trade, and I'm calling these shorts, but we actually don't know what's really going on. So the 8-hour time frame is not enough. You need to actually digest that information even on the lower time frames, which is on the 4-hour time frame. So looking at the 4-hour, when we look at the 4-hour, we try to zoom into price action and see what's going on the lower time frames so that we can pay attention and take advantage of it. So this morning, yesterday morning, we saw a nice pullback, a very nice pullback. Then the market gave us another chance to enter the market. And then right now we can see clearly that price is trying to break the previous highs around 1,030,000. We are currently sitting at 1,030,000. So I do believe we can reach 1,060,000 before we actually drop. So there's still room to cover going to the upside. So remember, I say that we are already on an impulsive phase. So obviously on an impulsive phase, we need to trade with the trend. So we need to take buy trades, because the impulsive phase right now is a bullish impulsive phase. So we need to take more buys. So we are looking for taking more buys. So when we go on the 2-hour time frame, I usually like to look for candlestick patterns. If there is any kind of candlestick patterns forming, if there's any signs, because candlesticks on themselves are not really very strong enough signals to suggest like, where am I going to take a buy trade? Where am I going to take a sell trade? So what I usually try to do is digest that information even much deeper. So on the 2-hour time frame, I look for candlesticks because structure is first. Then I look for the market nature to know the phase I am in. Then I look at the 2-hour time frame for some candlestick patterns, because candlesticks in my strategy come second to what I've just explained there. So at the moment there, we saw a very nice fake out. This was a fake out, a nice rejection, as if price is pushing down. But then, as you can see, wicks will always be filled. On VIX 75, the market tends to fill these wicks. Whenever these wicks form, usually the market comes back and fill them up. So at the moment, you can see we are currently going to fill up this wick. So I believe we are going to break above 1,040,000. So what I will do is, after that, after understanding all that information and digesting it, I will go on the 1-hour time frame and look for probable entries. Where can I take a buy trade? Where can I take a sell trade? So at the moment, I am looking for a buy trade. So the easiest way, I have 2 types of entries. I would usually take an entry at the bottom of a structure or at the top of the structure. But at this moment, we are already at the top of the structure. So what I would wait for is a break of that structure. So these type of entries, I usually call them reduced risk entries. So what I would do is place a buy trade at the previous high point. So at the moment, price is at 1,030,000. Because there isn't any other level on top of that, I do believe like then maybe we can now suggest like, okay, maybe the first TP point will be at 1,050,000 for just a difference of 20,000 between the entry point and the exit. And my stop loss will just be like 5,000 from my stop loss, from my entry point. So if my entry is at 1,030,000, then my stop loss is easily going to be at 1,025,000, a difference of 5,000 between the entry and the stop loss. So if I take it, the first TP point being at 1,050,000, that gives me roughly a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 3%. So a very nice trade there. So if this does play out, then it will be a good trade, because I would have risked only 5,000 from my entry to my take profit, which will be around 1,050,000, to just roughly 20,000 profits in it. So I will wait for this trade to play out. Let's see if that does play out. So this is just a quick rundown. There isn't any market bias at the moment. The bias at the moment is still bullish. Like, I still believe VIX is going to be on a bull run for quite some time before we actually start to see the big pullbacks. And if you catch one of the Money Monday series, I'm pretty sure you will be able to catch some few trades in the near future. So this is a series which will be released every Monday. A brand new video breaking down the charts, breaking down the crypto market, the forex market, the indices market, and also the synthetic indices market. So I hope you will be on the lookout for that. So to finish up with this breakdown, let's go to VIX 51S. This is a brand new index which we just adapted. So it's the Volatility 51S index. It's quite similar to VIX 75. The momentum, the volatility in it, and the smoothness in how we trade this. So currently we're already in two positions, taking buys to the upside. My first TP point was at 337,000. We already hit that take profit, and now price is actually pulling back. So I also took another position at around 333,000, and the first TP point was hit. So the first position is on TP2. Right now we are heading for TP3, which is around 352,000. So if I start to break it down, similar to how I break down VIX 75, I will always start to look out from the daily time frame. The daily time frame, I use it to look for structure, look for either where the market is heading to, any support and resistance levels, if there's any, and try to look for trades from that level. So previously we saw like the reason why I started looking for buy trades was around 300,000. That is when I started trading VIX for this week. I saw a very nice potential for a big double bottom. That's a pattern which I usually try to look for. A very nice double bottom on the daily time frame, which gives me a very good early trade, to hold it for a very long term. So the first TP point, the main target I am looking out for is around 391,000. I do believe like price can or is actually heading to that region, but then this can take a while because the trade setup was built from the daily time frame. So even if the trade is going to take a while on the daily time frame, or it's going to take a while because we are looking at it from the daily perspective, we can actually take advantage of what's going on the lower time frame. So looking at the 8-hour time frame, you will look for the nature of the market. Naturally, at this moment, the market is moving impulsively. We saw a nice impulsive break from the double bottom area. Then we started to see a correction. This was just a few days ago. Prices started to correct for a while. And then we are currently sitting at another impulsive phase. So naturally, after every impulse comes another correction. So naturally, after this, we can see that price did manage to make a very nice impulse correction. So similar to that, we can see we can maybe duplicate the price action of what happened before with the tool that's called the bars pattern tool. You can go with your trading view and adapt it. So you can see clearly, like after this impulse, there is naturally going to be another correction. So naturally, at the moment after the correction, the market gives you another chance for getting into more trades. So at the moment, I will be looking for another buy trade after the correction ends. So currently, I am more confident to just hold the current positions that I'm in, because on the 8-hour time frame, we are still on an impulsive phase. But then if you go on the lower time frames, you can notice that an impulse can be an impulse and a correction as well. So if I just remove this, we can see after this nice impulsive move, we're still on an impulsive move even on the 4-hour time frame. So it doesn't give us much of anything to change. On the 2-hour time frame, we look for candlestick patterns if there is any candlestick patterns. So if I look at this, similar to VIX 75, just notice what is happening. We saw a nice rejection, a very nice rejection. Some people call it a some people call it a doji, whatever the name is, it doesn't matter, the psychology behind it. when you're trading these instruments, usually the market will fill these wicks. So you can see a very nice wick rejection there, but then the market came all the way up and filled that wick. So there's still room to go. I'm looking for target 2 at around 352,000. These were the previous highs. So maybe price can hit into this level, then we can get that deeper pullback. Then a pullback. After that pullback, then we can still continue pushing to the outside. So this is the breakdown. This is a very simple breakdown. VIX 75 and VIX 51S. I hope you enjoyed this one. So like I said, there's a very good announcement at the end of this video. So let's go and get that introduction of what Mcpotterfx is all about, and also give you the special offer that this video carries. So let's see that. Question that I usually get from people online and in person is what Mcpotterfx is all about. What services do I have to offer, and what can a person get after subscribing or enrolling to any of our services? So Mcpotterfx Incorporated is divided into 3. We have the Mcpotterfx Trading Academy, which is suited for everybody who wants to learn from us. Learn either in the forex market, the volatility indices market, or in the crypto market. So we have courses tailored to your need. We will start teaching you from the basic foundation of what trading really is to the top-notch advanced parts of trading, psychology, risk management, and money management. So Mcpotterfx Trading Academy falls also down to Mcpotterfx Trading Flow. This allows you to trade every single day alongside me and other traders as I trade the volatility indices market or the forex markets. We provide different trading alerts. We provide live market updates and live market analysis for you guys to be able to trade on a day-to-day basis. And lastly, we have the Mcpotterfx Capital Fund. To some, this is not new. To some, this is new. Mcpotterfx Capital Fund is tailored to your need for those people who want to invest in the forex market but cannot trade on themselves. But also, this gives a chance for you as a trader to get access to capital that seem to be impossible to get. I know, coming from the same country that you come from, a lot of traders don't have access to even $500. So this can be a very hard thing to become a successful trader if you don't have the right capital to start with. So before you get the capital, you need to get the knowledge, and this is where the Mcpotterfx Trading Academy comes to. So Mcpotterfx Academy, we will present to you a new brand package, which is the Mcpotterfx Pro, which I'll get into detail in the later parts of this video. So starting out the Mcpotterfx Academy, it is my passion and desire to impact as many lives as possible by guiding people through their personal trading journeys and helping them to avoid the same problems that I came across during my personal journey. Having felt the frustration of trying to become a successful trader in an environment that is filled with so many forex courses, so many trading gurus and strategies and beliefs, I felt it is my duty to provide back value through the same ways that I approach the market. Here at Mcpotterfx, I pride myself on a simplistic, fluid, and enhanced approach to trading the foreign exchange markets. The Maestro Key to Trading strategy allows you to trade and approach the market with extreme confidence in your ability and style of trading, allowing you to cement the style to fit into your personality as you please. So the Mcpotterfx Academy, in order to enroll to our trading courses, we have the online forex course, which will cost you roughly $100, and we also have the 5 days in-person forex course, which will cost you $200. So you'll have to increase an extra $100 to sit down with me for 5 days, where I'll teach you everything that I know about trading, from basics to the advanced parts of trading. And also lately, we just introduced the VIX trading course. This is a 3-day course which will cost you $100 for a 3-day sit down with me, where I will teach you everything that you need to know about how to trade volatility indices and my personal trading strategies and styles of approaching the volatility index market. We also have the Mcpotterfx Trading Flow. So if you're tired of trading alone and blowing up accounts, the goal of this service is not just to provide out signals and trade alerts, but to see people make great income with them, which can enable you to make great investments on yourself and in your business. So if you want to join the trading floor, you can be able to earn and learn with us as we provide signals on the most volatile instruments in the financial markets, which are the Volatility 75 Index and Volatility 51S Index. These are the most volatile indices market, and to my opinion, and they are not manipulated by any event that is going on around the world. So you will trade them with absolute ease, and you can make tremendous amount of money from these indices. So subscription plans for the Mcpotterfx trading floor. First off, in these packages, we always emphasize to save more and invest more. This is why we put on prices whereby people can be able to afford these prices. So you want to enable you to be able to save more so that you can invest more. And also with this subscription plans, if you pay for the lifetime plan, you will be able to have my Mcpotterfx growth plan. So whether you have a $200 account, a $1,000 account, I'll be able to guide you on how you can grow that account compounded with a compound interest. So we have the monthly plan, which is 50,000 Tanzanian shillings, equivalent to $25 if you're paying in any international money exchange. We also have the 3 months subscription plan, which is 130,000 Tanzanian shillings, which will cost you roughly $55. And we also have the 6 months subscription plan, which is $250, and to introduce to you 250,000 Tanzanian shillings, and to introduce to you the lifetime membership, which will cost you $430, equivalent to 1 million Tanzanian shillings. And to give you an extra confluence into this, you also get a 3 days personal course with me on the VIX 75, and also you will get a lifetime mentorship and also a Mcpotterfx growth plan. So you'll be able to grow your account. Whatever amount you have in your account, we will start a Mcpotterfx growth plan, which will help you scale up your account very quick and very fast, and also very efficiently while maintaining risk management. So introducing to you the Mcpotterfx Pro. So this is a new program, and the goal of this program is to turn a mere newbie to a professional trader and also an entrepreneur. We will guide you to becoming the best trader through our bespoke trading courses. This will be a 4 weeks program where you will start to learn everything from what is trading forex, what are synthetic indices, and to make it more interesting, we will have an all-new cryptocurrency course. This is to allow you to have proper diversification and growth of every professional trader's portfolio. So you won't just be trading forex. We will be trading indices. We will be trading currencies, cryptocurrencies. So you'll be able to diversify your portfolio. And with this program, the Mcpotterfx Pro program, you will have a lifetime membership and access to all Mcpotterfx services. That includes the Mcpotterfx Academy, Mcpotterfx Trading Floor, and also the Mcpotterfx Capital Fund. Remember, you will have a 4 weeks training program. So we will have 3 days. In each week, we will have 3 days of Zoom sessions where I'll be giving you trainings on trading forex. So the first week will be about forex, second week will be about indices, and the third week will be about cryptocurrencies, and the fourth week will be a roundup of all the things that we've learned throughout the 4 weeks. So after the 4 weeks, you will go through a 4 weeks evaluation stage. So this is an incubation period where we will be teaching you and seeing how you progress on every aspect, whether it's the indices, the forex market, or the crypto markets. So we will want to see which side you suit best, so that you can be able now to get funded by the Mcpotterfx Capital Fund. You see how fun this Mcpotterfx Pro program will be. You will be able to get funded by me with my own funds. You'll be able to get funded from $1,000 to $10,000 to $100,000. You'll be able to get funded with this account, and you'll be able to run under the Mcpotterfx Capital Fund. So getting into the Mcpotterfx Pro, you will be required to pay a fee of $500. So this is to make sure that you're actually willing to put the efforts into this program. And remember, this amount of money can be returned, because you will be able to get funded later, and once you start making profits, your $499 you will be refunded to you as you make progress. The Mcpotterfx Pro falls under the Mcpotterfx Capital Fund. So in order for you to become a fund manager, you will, if you have the skill set for a professional trader but lack the funds to put your skills to work, you can get access to 10,000 up to 100,000 trading capital under Mcpotterfx Capital Fund. You will need to get the Mcpotterfx Pro program so that you can go through our traders incubation program. Successful traders are funded with 10,000 USD. From 1,000, it starts out from 1,000. I forgot to write that down. From $1,000 to $10,000, but it will grow as you show good performances. We will also give you money management skills. So if you have proper money management skills, if you don't have, we will be providing you with them. There's a lot of people who will be coming on board, a lot of good traders that I personally know who will be supportive of this. We'll also have psychologists who will be able to train you so that you can have the right mindset, have the proper mindset to become a successful trader. So do you have what it takes to become a fund manager today? Enroll to the Mcpotterfx Pro and let's know if you can, and I'll see you on the winning side. And lastly, if you want to become an investor in the Mcpotterfx Capital Fund, if you have the capital but you cannot trade yourself, we will give you a fund manager, and we have proper fund manager accountability with this program, where we will be providing you with full transparency from your fund manager for our investors as they invest and watch their investment grow. So diversification, since we are not just trading forex, we will diversify your capital respectively. We will have your money in diverse investments such as forex, indices, cryptocurrencies. This is to enable a wide availability of fund security and consistent returns. So a person who wants to invest in the capital fund will need to start with a minimum investment of $5,000 US, and we offer a 5% return monthly. But in order for you to become this, you will need to pay a management fee 5% up front. So if you are starting with 5,000, then you need to pay 5% management fee, which is so if you start with 5,000, it's going to be $250 US. I'm bad at math. And you also have to pay a 5% fee on every profitable month. So our only fees that we will be charging you is 10%, and 90% of the profits will be made on your side. So that is all about Mcpotterfx Capital Fund. For more details on every stuff that I spoke here, just contact me and we'll have a deeper understanding on what all this is. So to wind up this video, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching it from YouTube, please leave a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be notified once a new episode drops. And also, if you're watching it from IGTV, please make sure to double tap on the video, leave a comment down below for anything that you want to know. If you have any questions, any suggestions, be sure to contact us as well. Until next time, my name is Fred Mcpotter and I'm the founder of Mcpotterfx. I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers and bye bye.